Alright, welcome back, traders. Figured I'd do a quick live stream today. We have some interesting price action right at a critical area for Bitcoin. I want to make sure you guys are aware of this, and so I just wanted to do a quick live stream for you guys today. I know I don't really do live streams during the week much anymore, but today I felt like it was necessary to do a live stream with you guys. So here we are at the critical buy zone area for Bitcoin. The 4-hour chart implying a continuation signal here with the buy sell zone indicator. We have momentum starting to wean off here on the 4-hour. We're about to get a cross up. I know everyone's thinking, yo, is this really the bottom? I'm not sure that's the bottom, but if it is the bottom, then I did identify something interesting here. We do have a bit of a cipher pattern that I did see in spot. Okay, 618 fib extension, right? 886 retrace, and then almost an 886 fib extension down to the bottom here. So this could be a cipher that could take us out of this wedge pattern, which is really interesting, and we're going to see if this really plays out, right? You know what's funny is I actually gave an entry for the alert service last night, pretty late, around 31.8, okay? And I set the stop a little bit too tight, and we got stopped out of that trade, but man, that was a I'm going to show you guys real quick. So here was the trade. It was at 12 o'clock last night. 31.750 to 31.9 entry. You know, obviously all these take profits would have hit. We had to stop at 31.6. We got wicked out, unfortunately. But we were right on that, man. I think we touched 31.550. Come on, man. Like, we got wicked out of that one. But hey, guys, we're still here. We're still posting some trades. I think we got a valid cipher pattern here. This could take us on up to, you know, these necklines areas here around 36K, and the top, which is around 36.6 of this cipher. Okay. Let me know if the music is good. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's see some ones in the chat. Thank you so much. We got 11 people on today. I know it was just a quick ad hoc stream for you guys today, so I don't really expect a big audience, and that's fine. I just wanted to cover some of this price action for you guys today. All right. Excellent, excellent. Oh, man. All right, so you guys, I want to look at some altcoins, because some of these altcoins look a lot more bullish than Bitcoin do right now, and we want to take a look at some of these. I know we got some viewers here that got a pretty big Aave bag. Let's take a look at Aave real quick. This to me looks interesting also, right? We have now this is all given Bitcoin is at the bottom, right? So take these analyses here with a grain of salt right now to make sure that Bitcoin's bottomed, because if it hasn't bottomed, then these patterns may not play out. But right now, this is what I'm looking at on Aave, right? This is a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern. I mean, like, we do have, like, this shoulder could, I don't know, maybe not inverse head and shoulders pattern, and that's fine. But definitely this was a wedge pattern. We broke out of it, and now we're in the down sloping channel right towards the bottom of the channel. This could be an entry point for a long. I think you know, maybe towards the top of the channel, guys. So these down sloping channels, all right, you can trade them from the bottom of the channels, right? You can trade them from the bottom of the channels to the top of the channel. Now, there's two ways you can trade these, all right? You can scalp them from the bottom, right, to maybe like this mid-range here, kind of like this $300 area, or right around this moving average, right around this $300 area, right? And what could happen is we come up here, right, and we reject this line, and we come back down, maybe make a double bottom, and then we break out of it. So you could either scalp it to this area here and wait for this back test double bottom, if we get the double bottom, right? Or what you could do is you could trade it when it breaks out of the channel and then back test the channel, right? And then get the continuation there. So there's a couple different ways to trade it, and I wanted to just go through this one with you guys here on live stream. And let's see, what else do we got? There's plenty of different setups here. I want to say if Bitcoin is bottoming right here, then a lot of these altcoins are going to do some crazy things. I mean, like, what is this one doing right now? Like what? Why is this thing up 80% or 60%? Crazy, right? What's up, dude? Yep, my wedges. You know what it is, man. Yeah. Dogecoin in structure here, man. This is not something to joke about. If this plays out, this is going to be a major move for Dogecoin and all you Dogecoin holders out there. 267%. I mean, guys, like this is no joke of a pattern. If this really is the bottom, right? This is a crazy pattern. Crazy pattern on Dogecoin here. Right, so you're being supported right now by the 200-day moving average. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Right, you have you got some RSI bullish divergence here on the 4-hour. Right, but you made lower lows on price. This could be the move for Dogecoin. This area right here. Could see a reversal. How let the goose out? I don't know what that means. Chat, what do you guys think? I should meet this guy? What's he talking about? What does goose mean? I don't understand. Well, I will say this, though. This is the only thing that sucks about this type of structure on ETH, okay, is it's going back up to back test this neckline right now, all right? We had a clear head and shoulders breakdown. We traded this too, but we're still making higher lows than this low here. You guys see the mug? Come on, that's cool, isn't it? We're gonna be getting out some Swing Trade Pro. By the way, we do have a merch store, guys. You guys should check that out. All right, so back to ETH. All right, if we can, I mean, man, if we can get back up above this neckline and make a rally all the way back up to 21 and then back test it again as support, and that's something to really consider. Okay, this was like a fake breakdown on this head and shoulders pattern. That would be ideal for Ethereum. But if not, guys, and if this does remain bearish, we could actually look for probably a short opportunity up here towards the 2050 area, right? And then maybe we go all the way back down to the bottom, right, on this head and shoulders pattern, and then maybe we get a double bottom to really trade this back up to the upside. Okay, so right now it's technically still a higher low, yes, but we're going back to back test this neckline break that we got on this head and shoulders pattern. All right, So it's tough to be bullish right now. It's tough to be any of the above. It's, you know, it's interesting. It's an interesting position that ETH is in right now here, I'll say. Okay. I mean, on the daily we broke the 200 moving average. That's a critical break. It's definitely a critical break, man. Critical break for sure. Ethereum Classic actually looks better than Ethereum right now. Check this out, guys. So, you know, falling wedge break. We got a 47% move. Let's see ones in the chat if you guys caught this Ethereum Classic trade. I know a lot of you guys did. We gave another setup here today on Alpha. Let's see how this one does. This one's been pretty crazy. This was a nice little falling wedge break. Yep, I know. They're still buying. They're going to buy ETH all the way down, man. I don't blame them either. It's going to become more deflationary at some point than Bitcoin. So here's what I got on Alpha, guys. All right, this could be a setup for sure, a setup, and then this is all depending on if Bitcoin remains bullish, of course, right? So, and I think this is it. I really do. I think this is at least the reversal we were looking for. This may not mean we make new all-time highs, but this could be we get this reversal here, and we usher in more movements back to the upside. I do think that this is a valid cipher pattern. I really do think this is valid. You know, 618 fib extension up to the 886, and then basically a 786 retrace. So not the deepest of ciphers, but I think that this is going to be valid. With your take profits right up here around 36.3 on this move. But you guys already know that if we end up breaking out of this structure, we're talking about this is a wedge pattern, right? So this is a wedge pattern, and from bottom to top, we're looking at, you know, 40% measured move out of here. That's pretty much bringing us right to the top of this range, right? Like right around this 200 moving average. We might even just get to the halfway point, 38,000, right? So I think this is it, guys. I think that this might be it. What we really got to pay attention to, yeah, the target on this move is the 200-day, which is right around 44,000, the top of the range. But I mean, actually, technically, I guess technically it would be closer to this $48,000 area, right, where the top of this wedge is. You know, maybe not this high, but you know, anywhere in this range, right? So like 47 to 51 on the major swing, guys. If this is the bottom, which I think this could be a bottom, right? We rejected this low here at 31.6. This was an entry point for a cipher pattern. Okay. What say you guys? What say you guys? Yeah, we really need to see some real buyers step in and push this price up. I'm okay, bro. You just gotta not like spam nonsense in the chat, right, dude? I don't really appreciate people doing that. It's not really cool, man. Just don't do that, all right? So the daily pivot really to break here on the price flow is right around this $35,000 area. And if we can get out of here, man, guys, like the candle right now on the daily is a hammer. It's hammering, right? This is a hammer right now, right? See if we can get out of this mess. This is the mess we got to get out of. We got to get out of it like now, like this week. If we close a candle below 30K this week, we are going to see probably 6 months of downside if we close candles below 30K. I know it sounds terrible, but that's what it is, guys. Like this is where we're at. We're at a pivot area. This is the pivot point. Okay. We need more like BitBoy cryptos pumping Bitcoin right now, because this is where we're gonna really take off if we take off. It's right here. How about some traditional assets like American Airlines? So like, man, I was actually trading this piece of shit stock today, and this thing sucks, dude, but it looks like it's gonna break out, or is breaking out right now. What else do we got? AMC dumped pretty hard. This could be a value area for AMC. Yeah, good for Martini guy. Yeah, that's a good purchase down there. Absolutely. Right. Oh, yes, we are partnered with Goose. You're talking about GooseX, yeah. I mean, Mason, you're funny, dude. Oh, man. I'm actually looking at AMC, guys, by the way, on the 4-hour here. This looks like we could maybe get a little Ripsky back up to 50 bucks. Again, these down-sloping channels, right? How's Apple looking today? Apple looking nice, making new all-time highs. Oh, boy. UFO, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, dude. Really do. I appreciate all you guys. All 30 of you guys. You guys should pat yourselves on the back for investing in yourselves and sticking through these dumps and actually spending the time to learn about what's happening on these charts, man, because once you guys have the knowledge to understand what's happening here, you guys are going to be set for life, really. You really are. So you guys should all be really proud of yourselves, all right? Well, let's look at the DXY real quick. What's going on here? We got a little double top action. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Not candle bodies, though. That's the problem with this. But if we can start to break down, like the dollar has no business doing this right now. I don't get it. Don't understand why this is happening right now. But yo, if dollar can just get rejected here the rest of this week, that would be wonderful for Bitcoin. And if we can see this thing come all the way back down and break the lows, we can really catalyze this next run. And that's really what we want to see. So I mean, maybe this is hopium, but we're at the top of the bands area here. Problem is the weekly chart is in bullish territory. It's not like we're overbought here either. So there's that. We're starting to break. We did have some divergence on the Stokes. We started to break it. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. The dollar is on the move, so that could definitely affect Bitcoin and the markets here. So we got to keep an eye on that for sure. So that's the only thing that's kind of like confusing to me right now is how is Bitcoin really going to rally if the dollar is rallying? We seldomly see them rally in tandem, But I guess it can happen. We're in an interesting point where the Fed is still printing money, but they're using reverse repo to get dollars out of circulation. So like sort of like burning dollars, and that's how they're getting the DXY, or that's how they're getting the DXY to actually move up. So it's actually kind of a scam, right? Like that's not legit. That's not like a legit way to really move the dollar up, but that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Where was that stock that I called out yesterday? Take a look at that. One second. So Baba looked good. What's this VLDR stock I liked? Yeah, this is at a bottom. Like, look left. We're like right at this bottom. Right on the last line of support there. And this daily, this bullish engulfing candle right here. So this to me looked really interesting for me. I don't know what this stock does, but you know, like definite value area, right, for this stock. And it's in a wedge, man. It's in the wedge. It's in the wedge. Right. Very tight range on that wedge too. So I think this is an opportunity for a swing trade, guys. Swing trade opportunity right here. And they have earnings coming up August 6th. And they're in the semiconductor business or sector, which is doing very well, which is, you know, surprised me why this stock is so wrecked. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be looking to buy this one and swing trade it on up to these levels for sure. Liking what I see on this chart for a swing. Okay, guys. And you guys know this, the common retrace zone, you know, up to 14, anywhere from $14 to $20, right? So you can almost make 50% on our money on this one. Here, I don't know how long this swing trade is going to last or take, but we start making bullish engulfing candles and double bottoms down here. You know, this is what you want to see on a chart. All right, you can see down here also, right? You can see the RSI divergence here on the daily chart. This is real, guys. This is a real setup down here. Okay. Cool. Although I didn't like this pre-market rejection, but we're still holding this low. If we start breaking this bottom here, yeah, then that sucks. But we could do something like this. We see this all the time, where we break the bottom, make a dip, and then rip right through it. Bukowski talks about this a lot, guys. All right. Tilray decided to not break out. Wow, space got wrecked. Come on, who traded the space wedge with me? We got out at the top, $55 exit on this one. Come on. Come on, boys. And now what are we forming here? This actually looks like maybe an entry point for a long on this asset. Check this out. Well, I mean, the neckline is actually let me redraw this. And the neckline is actually all the way up here. Right, this is the new neckline. Trend line holding the support. Right on this one. So, but we could see this come all the way down to the 200-day, which is 30 bucks. As long as you make a higher low than $24, man, then that's valid. That's going to be a valid structure. Let's see. What else we got? Twitter making moves. Workhorse was one to look at. I was looking at this the other day. This was coming down to this area here, right? We're right here at this bottom that we made with this engulfing candle. Okay. But this could be a spot to look for a long. All right. Yeah, I'm liking this. This looks like it's ready to go, man. Look at the divergence here on the 4-hour chart. Okay. We could trade this up to at least you know, 13 bucks. Even if you want to do like an option trade or something, catch some nice moves on that. Interesting. Look at the volume receding, right? Going into earnings here. Excuse me, guys. All right. We have some pretty big movers on these alts today. All right. Wow. Sorry, guys. All right. All right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fever. Yeah. Go back to the Bitcoin, man. To the Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. We all want to see you rip. Let's go. Rip it out. What do you guys think? You guys think this is the bottom? The bottom? Do you guys think this is the bottom? Arun, how is that for a British accent? Hello, is this the bottom? The bottom of the wedge? Solana does look good still. I was looking at that earlier, yep. Indeed. Solana's a super strong token, man. Super, super strong. You know, it's sitting in this pennant. It's still sitting in the pennant. And, man, if this breaks the pennant, forget it. You know, it's a big, this is a big move. $155% measured move. You break this pennant, guys. That is new all-time highs for this asset. $85, right? I bought this initial dip here on Solana around 27 after it made this higher low, right? Yeah, this looks fantastic. Out of all the charts, this one looks probably the best. This actually looks better than Bitcoin, Ethereum. Looks better than a lot of these charts right now. So let's get some projections as to where this asset might really go. Let's just say that this is the bottom, right? Alright, so we're looking at probably the top here, which is around 114. You know, we could like chop around here and come back down, make a new pattern, and maybe go to the upside. But these typically, I mean, I'll be honest with you, these are like rising channels or rising wedges, and this could actually end up breaking down later on. Okay. How's Rune looking? This one was in a nice structure too. Yeah, you're back below the 200-day, but man, you are getting a spring right off this major support level, right? How's Link doing? How's my Link looking? Man, I don't know, man. I'm pretty convinced that this is the bottom. It has to be, because like all these assets just are like at value, stupid value areas, man. Like this channel right here has been so respected for 1, 2, this is 3 and 4 times, right? Come on. Like I will say this though, guys. If this channel does not hold, Link is gonna go way down, right? Because you break the channel up, right? The channel up. The channel up here explained by Bulkowski, all right, guys? The channel up, if you break it to the downside and you start making closures below it, you want to be selling the asset or shorting the asset all the way down to those next support levels. But so far, we're still holding the bottom of the channel, and it looks to me like we're starting to make higher lows on the RSI. Okay. And you're in this squeeze, too. You're in a squeeze. You've already depreciated a bunch already. We would really like to see this asset go back up here. Again, is this another cipher pattern? It's probably following exactly what Bitcoin's doing in terms of cipher, and it's probably in the same type of cipher, right? Probably in the same type of cipher. So yeah, it's right on that area, right? You're shorting this right now? I'd be careful doing that. Especially after we had, I mean, if you want to short, you should be shorting from, you know, a little bit higher up, maybe towards the supply line, around 33.6. You know, maybe if you really want to be shorting this, you know, start building your short up to about 33.7, okay? And then hope we don't break out of that. Because if we break out of that, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly for you. This looks like a complex head and shoulders bottom here on this 15-minute chart. You guys see this? Yeah, I mean, probably closer to the supply line area if you really want to be starting to build shorts. You know, up here, 33.2. We break that, you know, 34.1. BNB looking like it's being held up here by the 200-day moving average, right? It's just getting held here, man. Getting held here. I feel you, Oliver. Yep. You guys have any coins you guys want to look at? By the way, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you guys smash up that like button if you guys are enjoying the content here at Swing Trade Pros. We'll look at XRP for a minute. AXS. Oh man, this thing is silly, dude. Listen, man, it keeps making higher highs and higher lows, so as long as it keeps doing that, I just be careful with this, because you're starting to make this divergence again, right? Yeah. You know what you got to do on this one? This one you got to chart like this. So I guess in theory, this could go way up. It's just so overbought already, man. Like I don't know. I don't want to give an entry on this. Just pretty crazy. Do some fibs though. I mean, like I guess your real next major fib target is 38 bucks. That's if you don't just decide to reverse somewhere up here and, you know, come back down to back test this and then go, you know, for another run. It's tough to call a top when there's nothing up here. There's nothing up here. And this was a nice little wedge too. Broke this wedge. Right, and the measured move on this was something like 600% or something stupid, 300%. Yeah, so it succeeded it, for sure exceeded it, so. Craziness on this one, man. Any good leverage trades? Yeah, we if you're part of the alert service, we posted alpha today. All right, this one I think as long as we hold this 60-cent area here, I think we could see some nice movement back to the upside on this asset. You know, we did trade this. We did give an entry around this this 50-cent target on this break up here. This was a nice, beautiful trade setup. Right up here, this is a 60% move. We caught most of that, and yeah. So this is looking pretty good, right, for maybe another move back up. As long as you don't break this 57-cent low, you know, this inverse head and shoulder structure looks to be intact, okay? And then I would say your real target is this 200-day moving average, which is right around this $1.20 area, when you're looking at about 100% measured move on that, right? Audio was a good one. Nice falling wedge breakout we got on this one. AVAX trying to break back into the flag that it broke down out of. Tomo, yeah, let's take a look at it. is looking bullish right now on the daily, and you're holding the 618. So, I mean, if this does play, you're talking about a right angle descending broadening formation right up here. If this does break, we're going to break back to the 244 level, and you can see volume coming in here. So this is obviously an area where buyers came in, or buyers are coming in to push this price higher. 4-hour Stokes pointed up. You're bullish on the RSI. And your momentum is about to cross back up. So the 4-hour is looking pretty good, okay? And you're in a 4-hour squeeze. So you start pulsing squeezes to the upside here. You know, we did just put a 4-hour buy sell zone continuation signal in. So you got about 2.5 hours left on this candle. You might see the top of this range, man. You might see 244. Right, and then if you can break that, you know, that's gonna be a pretty significant move, right? You know, bottom to the top is 15%. If you do break it, you're looking at like, I think I have something marked off on the chart there, but you know, 275. Looking left, that's probably an area, right? We'll see. I'm still looking at this alpha trade. I'm not really too sure about this one right now. Yeah, the daily doesn't look too good actually. Shorter time scales look like we could see it move back up. Bitcoin doing anything significant? I'm just sitting at 32.8. Yeah. Damn, Hex is... This thing just running, dude. Any of you guys in this token? ETH is leading because of the dominance right now, I think. I think ETH is definitely outperforming Bitcoin right now in terms of dominance. Right, it's up 2%. With a weekly continuation signal, that could mean ETH really starts to really move and break out. All right. Monthly is bullish. Monthly is bullish. J-Nug, yeah. Tall, I think so. I think we put a bottom in here. All right, we're gonna have to see if we really do get, you know, buyers to come step in and move this price. But we had some sort of Gartley set up on this, right at this 31.6 entry, okay, on Bitcoin. But we need to see, we really need to see Bitcoin break out of these levels here. We got to break back above 34.6, 34.7 range. We need to see that happen, man. Otherwise, we're just going to end up making a lower high. Like if we just come up to the supply line and reject it, you know, it's another lower high, and we're going to come back down to test this again. So we got to see buyers come in, push the price. Okay. Oh, there is a technical setup, so we'll see if it gets respected. All right. We do have like 2.5 hours left on this continuation signal, so we will see how this pans out. But the major swing take profits on this is up here at C and A on this little Gartley, and if we do break out, we are in a wedge pattern as well. So you know, you guys already know about the wedge patterns and the swings for those, right? So, you know, from the top to the bottom, we're looking at anywhere between exactly right, 36K on up to the top of the range, which is 41K. Right, so anywhere between these levels, we could see Bitcoin reverse between, yeah, right at this resistance area, 36.3, on up to this resistance area here around 40,500. If we do break out, right? We have not broke out yet at all. No conviction yet on this run, on this move out. All right, guys. Make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, tick the little bell, join the Discord. That is where all the fun stuff is happening. All right, make sure you guys check that out. And so right now the SAR on Bitcoin is short, okay? Short from 31.7, so basically the bottom. But I think once we start crossing up on these areas here, we're going to see SAR go long, and we're going to see this Gartley pattern play out. I think this is a what? You took your life savings and put 50% long on Doge and 50% short on Doge? I hope that's a joke. I'm sure that's a joke. Anyways. But alright, guys. I am probably going to call it on this stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys do have any last questions here, throw them in the chat before I jet off this stream, alright? Watch metal pay here, right? Made a nice rally, hit the rejected the 200. Nah, dude, I'm not like that, tall. You know how that. I try to be very even keeled here, man. Trading is not an easy thing to be doing. This could be another little wedge setup here on MTL. Okay, watch this one. GME's wrecked, right? Back in the buy zone, though, right? Back in the buy zone. Clove, yeah, we can take a look at it. Back in the wedge. This is your critical box area. It's a big range. I don't know, man. This doesn't look too good right now. You could get a bounce here, though. Just looks like lower highs and lower lows for now on GameStop. CLOV. Nah, yeah, there's no cipher on this, but it could just be in a wedge. Right. Pretty steep retrace here. Huh. Grow some more, Brian. All right, so CLOV, if this doesn't get back above this 786 fib extension, we're looking at, this next low here on 775, and we very well could see this happen where it dips below the wedge before it goes. Okay, so you could start an entry. You could start an entry here, I would say. You can see the volume is receding, right? So we're getting close to a value area, or we're at a value area maybe, where we could see reversals start to come back in on this. Again, I don't really know the fundamentals too much about this stock, but you are at, obviously, value areas. You're starting to get at value areas here, right? So I would say that this box, kind of like where we're at right now, this area here, okay? these are probably areas where you want to be buying the stock. I don't know what the stock does again. So again, these are only my opinions of what I'm seeing on this chart. Okay. So yeah, 886 fib extensions are pretty, they usually act as nice reversal areas, right? Between 786 to 886. Okay, whoever was asking about this stock. Jeremy Vest, you know, I'm not really going to give you financial advice, man, sorry. It's a pretty specific question. Again, I'm not really 100% convinced just yet with Bitcoin, right? So we'll see how this goes, guys. All right. Did have an entry down here. We'll see how this pans out. All right. Until next time, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you probably on Sunday. We will be putting back our SAR signals on the live stream here for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And we'll catch you guys later on. You guys have a wonderful day.